Now it's definitely spiky.
Because a minute ago it like cut off and was like, okay, we're tired of you now.
Really?
Yeah. It said like to use more time. I don't know. To like subscribe or something. I don't think.
Oh shoot.
Okay. If it cuts off again, we'll see what it says and we'll adjust.
I just signed up. They better. Okay, boom. Alright, rolling. We're rolling.
There's a little nice sound.
Yeah.
Recording. Test one more time.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Yes, yes. Okay.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Yes, yes.
Okay, we're doing it. We're doing it.
We're doing it.
I can't be the only one who hears you. Tears falling down at the party. Saddest little baby in the room.
Okay, so today we have our guest. Is your last name Parrot? Like
Yes,
the bird?
Yes, Parrot, like the bird, with 2 T's instead of 1.
Parrot.
Mhm.
Ietta Parrot.
Yes.
I like that last name.
Thank
Parrot.
you.
That's kind of spooky. It's kind of like a pirate.
Exactly.
Exactly. Okay, so before we get started into your ghost tours, etc., if you had to describe the paranormal in just 3 words, what would those words be?
Unknown and mysterious and captivating.
Love
Unknown, mysterious, and captivating.
I really like those.
Mm-hmm.
So you do marathons.
I do
a
marathons.
bunch of them.
A bunch of them.
You're training for your 53rd one
Yes, I am.
now.
Mm-hmm.
And you also are a mental health.
I'm a mental health therapist for
Mental
dual
health therapist.
diagnosis for mental health for like dual diagnosis, which is drug addiction and
Yeah.
psychotic issues. So schizophrenia, bipolar.
Yeah. How
And
long have you been doing that?
I've been doing this since 2022. Actually, I actually am a new therapist.
Okay.
I just finished my MSW as of a year ago. So,
Oh, dang.
So yeah.
Okay, cool.
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel like, okay, so this is off script, but
Mm-hmm.
now that you bring that up, because I'm not sure if I knew that you were actually a therapist.
You didn't.
Especially, no.
We didn't
I
talk
don't-
about
yeah.
it. Mm.
Especially dealing with things that are more like psychotic episodes, that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think, because I've had a good friend of mine, he was on my first 2 episodes. It was so long, we had to split it into 2.
Mm-hmm.
He battles with that, and he has a lot of experiences.
Mm-hmm. So yes, he's manic.
Yeah, he can go into mania.
Mhm.
And we've kind of explored the idea or the concept, and then we actually looked it up, and there has been like lots of research and like kind of some good evidence that being that way kind of makes you a little bit more open to things, like connecting with other things. Do you
Right.
feel like that could
Yeah,
be the case?
it definitely makes you more in tune to seeing the other things that the normal people don't see.
Yeah.
So, because there's a certain part of your brain that's not wired as your average person, you're inclined to receive signals from the outside, paranormal, if you will,
Yeah.
more so than
Yeah.
the average person. So
I haven't talked to anyone on your side that like I
Okay.
could confirm that with, or like feel like, yeah, like maybe that would be a thing.
Yeah.
So that's really interesting.
Yeah, and the same thing like with schizophrenia. Because a lot of them, they are actually seeing and hearing these things because
Right.
the voices are actually in their head telling them what to do and what to say,
Mhm.
and it's the thing is they're not making it up. They literally hear these things in their head,
Yeah.
and with the right medication, they can be toned down a little bit, but it's there. It's
Yeah.
literally there in their head, like what the voices are telling them to do.
Yeah. We've talked about that as well, about me questioning whether or not they're so open that they are actually seeing these things. Like
Mhm.
maybe they are seeing things that we're not seeing. So to outside perspective, it would look crazy,
Mhm.
or like they need antipsychotics.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm like, maybe they're just extremely open.
Yeah.
And I don't know in the future if that's something that we'll kind of understand more. Because I think paranormal is just like science that we don't understand yet, more so. And so I was just curious about that. That's really, really interesting. Do you feel like on your side, having that openness with those people, it like has made you more sensitive?
Yeah, it actually has made me more sensitive. And the thing is, it's so interesting. And I was going to say this later on, but now that we're talking about it, because a lot of people, as tour guides, they'll go on tours and they'll tell you, oh, I've seen this ghost, I've seen that ghost. And I've never seen a ghost, but recently, when like a lot of the guests come and they take pictures and they'll show what they've had on the picture film, like the ghost is right there.
Oh.
And now I'm like, okay, so I have seen them.
Yeah, right.
So
you just haven't physically seen them with your eyes.
No.
Have you? So how do you? I always break it down. People experience paranormal.
Not recently.
Not recently.
She's listening.
People, I think, experience the paranormal in different ways, right? There's multiple different kinds of ways that you can be sensitive.
The house.
The house.
Yes, the house is sensitive.
She knows the house is.
Ceremony.
Is there a ceremony in this house?
I don't know.
It might
I
be.
think it's very talkative.
Okay,
sometimes.
go ahead.
Okay, so I think people can be like auditory, where they hear things. They can be visual, where they're seeing things. They can be more like feeling, where they're more feeling, physical touch, or even just like feeling, hairs on the back of your head stand up, that kind of thing. So there's lots of different ways. So what is your way? If you don't see them, do you feel them? Do you hear them? Is it a combination? Is it something else?
If I don't see them, what I'll do is I actually just hear them.
Yeah.
I've never actually felt them.
Yeah.
But I do hear them. And that's the thing about it. And that's only when we're on the tours.
Yeah.
And
I'm more
else.
auditory as well.
Yeah.
I have seen full body apparitions, but it's really rare.
Okay.
I hear things much more and feel things much more than I do see them.
Okay.
I would love to see more
Right.
if you're listening.
Yeah.
Okay, so how long have you done tours? Okay, so wait, I should back it up.
Yeah.
Ietta does Atlanta ghost tours, which is fucking incredible. This is how we met.
Yeah.
We also have a friend in common. And so I was like, oh my God, we had to be friends. Like,
And
obviously.
yeah.
How long have you done them?
So literally, I started in April of 2022. So
Okay.
a little bit over 3 years.
Wait, so is that the same time frame as your therapy?
Yes, I started all this at the same time, and you know what? It helped
up.
a lot. And the reason why I say that is because, I work with a lot of people that are, sensitive and psychotic. A lot
Andrew.
of women's trauma that I work with as well. He said, Andrew.
Hi, Andrew.
Andrew. So maybe Andrew. I've had a patient named Andrew. Maybe that's
shit.
what I know.
Shit.
I know.
That's kind of creepy.
Yeah. And so, going through work with all these things and all of because a lot of people's baggage is poured into me. And then I actually need a breather. And the ghost tours actually would be my breath of fresh air.
Yeah.
To get away from all the depression sometimes that I would go through at work.
That makes sense because dealing with anyone that's having any sort of therapy needs is extremely heavy sometimes. You're gonna, like, especially if you're empathic in any sort of way. I'm sure that it's tough to, and if you are more sensitive, I'm sure it's tough to protect yourself a little bit where you're not absorbing all of that.
Right.
So I like your concept of, hey, let me do something that's like fun for me to kind of like break it up.
And that's why the running helps me a lot too.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there'll be times in the middle of the night, I'll wake up at 2 a.m. and I can't go back to sleep and I'm thinking about the trauma that a lady shared or something.
Shit.
That's happened a few times.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah. She's an avid runner.
Yes.
Runs a ton.
I literally, fun fact, I've literally been running a full marathon every month in a different state since 2021.
Wild.
My first marathon was in 2020, and now I'm coming up on number 53.
One a month is insane.
Yeah.
Because I feel like people train for a marathon, like it's like their life achievement. It's like doing this marathon, and you're just like, I'll just do one a month.
Yeah, and that's kind of like what's been happening.
Dang.
I'm trying to do all
It's
50
outside.
states. It's outside, exactly.
Yeah,
Running is outside.
running outside. It's amazing.
Yeah, I'm trying to do all 50 states. So
Okay.
so this will be state 43 coming up. Yeah.
Dude, that's wild. Congratulations.
Thank you.
I would love to run, but my knees, I just don't.
But don't you do yoga?
Why am I here?
You're here because you need to be.
It's a good answer.
Right.
I do yoga, but I haven't done it in a while. I'm doing more heavy weightlifting right now, which I love. And I love boxing as well. That's like my cardio if I do it. But I wish I feel like running mentally would be very good for me, but I just cannot stand it. I have thought about swimming because I really love the water.
All right.
But I envy people that can just like go on runs to clear their head.
Really? So, but my thing is, so you don't do any running because the yoga will help with the running. Can we explain why? And the reason why I'm bringing this on you real quick is because, you do have this significant friend that we have in common. So you should be into yoga like all the time.
I know. And yeah, I could definitely be utilizing that connection.
Right. Well, aren't you utilizing that connection?
Because I have limited time And I'm weightlifting so much. I'm like, my goal right now is like muscle building.
But you
like
can
I'm trying to be muscle mommy.
But that works with the yoga.
I know, but it's just something else I have to do.
Something else added to it.
When I tell you, I feel like my plate is so damn full. I haven't even done this podcast in so long because it's just been like, it's just another thing to do.
It's true.
But I love it. So I'm kind of like you, where it's like, this is my break, where everything, real life and everything like that, this is like my ghost tours. It's like my ghost podcast.
I get you. Because, we've been trying literally for about a year to do this, I feel like, right?
Yeah, since I went on
When was the ghost tour? When was it? Because I can look back on my phone and tell you when it was.
It wasn't that long ago. Was it a year?
I feel like it was a year. Yeah, wait.
No, Rod. No way. Was it?
Wait. Let me just look and see. Hold on.
Okay.
It's still listening. Okay, let me just see. Because I can tell from my phone exactly when it was. Okay.
That would be wild if it was a whole
Okay,
year.
so
That's
let's
insane.
see. I'm going to go all the way. Look, we're going all the way up. December 16th, November 13th was the day that you...
Okay, so it has been almost a year.
Oh my God. Look, and that's us. Look, that's us.
Oh my God, I'll put in the photo here.
Okay, we'll put in the photo in a minute, but I have the photo of us.
And I did. Oh, that's so cute. We had the best time. Also, if you want to see that ghost tour, it's up on my YouTube. I'll also put the link somewhere.
I'm going back to ghost tour. Make sure it's still doing it. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, but even if we have to start, you can start a new one.
Oh.
And then we'll just go from there.
Okay.
Okay, so back to my question.
Go ahead.
So it has been almost a year, you're correct. I'm like this. Okay, so time for me, I sometimes feel like a ghost because I don't think their time is linear. And a lot of the times my life is not that linear. Like, I know I have a lot to do, but like for me, other people seem to be on like a very specific timeline, or like their understanding of time is very apparent, right?
Yes.
So like it's the friends that like if you haven't talked to them in a while or called them back, they're like, hello, are you fucking alive? I could go like months without talking to somebody and I don't really notice it's been that long. And then when we talk, I'm like normal. And they're like, bitch.
It's been a few months, right?
I know, but I'm really bad at that. So like this makes sense. So it has been almost a year. But here we are now.
But you know what though? I feel like I'm the same as you too, because I won't notice until now either. But I knew because I'm like, finally, I'm actually able to have time to do this.
Yeah, right.
Because we tried. We both tried, and our schedules just kept.
We're both very busy.
Very busy. What is your sign?
Capricorn.
Oh, Capricorns always have their priorities in orders.
Always busy.
Always about money and success.
Yeah, I'm always busy.
That's all.
Like,
Capricorn.
I'm never not busy. There's not a time when I'm not busy, and I'll still go my whole life, and I'll never have enough time. That's what I feel.
That's
like.
how it is.
Yeah. What sign are you?
I'm a Cancer.
No, Cancer.
I'm a Cancer.
Oh.
So you know about Cancers?
Yeah.
What about us?
You're like the mom of the zodiac, and we're the dad.
Yeah, exactly.
You're like very. I don't want to say emotional because I feel like that's like a.
Well, it is. That's what they say.
But very very. They're like the moon. We're like the sun. They're like very like intuitive, very very emotional, very.
We are very sensitive.
Very feeling, yes.
Very about. We're all about
that really
feelings.
works well for you as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I love that. Look at mom and dad in the
mom
house.
and dad in the house. Let's do it.
Okay, so what first drew you to giving ghost tours? Was it like a personal experience, or was it just a fascination in general with the paranormal?
Okay, so I'm going to tell you the situation on how it happened. What drew me in, first off, it was during COVID. Like, it was just ending. Like,
Right.
COVID was just ending, like 2021-ish. And I just finished up my one of my master's degrees in film. I wasn't doing mental health therapy yet.
Right.
And they said like I wanted to do screenwriting. And on Indeed it said, here's a job for ghost tour guide. And you have to have a year in film. And I'm like, oh, this will be great. And the thing is, as a child, to answer your question, I love telling ghost stories. Like that was my thing, just to tell scary stories and scare people.
Yeah.
And I loved I love being scared, right? Even though I was screaming and scared, I liked it, but I was still scared, you know? So when I saw that, I'm like, oh, wow, this is so cool. You know, I can tell ghost stories and I can have a lantern, and it just was really cool.
Yeah.
Like what they were telling me to do. And I'm like, this will be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
So that's what got me involved.
Yeah.
To tell scary stories and scare people.
You were just like, it's like back to your childhood. And you're just
Yes.
like, I love doing that as a kid. I'm going to do that as an adult and scare people.
Yes.
I love that for you.
And that's how it happened.
And then COVID was like just
Yeah.
because you had so much time.
Right. And then like I'm saying, they're like, okay, send us a video. Like, send us a video of you doing the, like, just reading the script. And then they were like, okay, now we want you to shadow a couple people that are giving the tour. And then I went and watched people get the tour.
Yeah.
And then they're like, okay, now we want you to send us a video.
Oh, like a mock-up.
Yeah. And that's why I literally thought that the ghost tour people were ghosts because I never met them.
You're like, could or could not be ghosts.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
We still don't know.
Right?
We don't.
We don't know. I went to St. Augustine
Yeah.
for a friend's wedding recently.
Mm-hmm,
It's very haunted. It's like one of the oldest, the oldest city in the U.S., I believe. Super haunted. We had crazy experiences there that I captured that I'm going to put on my YouTube.
See?
I haven't done it yet, but it was wild. When I tell you wild, probably one of the most wild ghost experiences I've had. But in the lobby, we were getting all this information from like a guy. So he overheard us. And so he was kind of telling all the things. And then afterwards, the guy was like, what if that guy was not here? Like, what if he's a ghost too? Because he knew so much about it. And it was just so...
Exactly.
It was so creepy. And like in the middle of the night, I was like, maybe.
Right, exactly.
Which I love the thought of that.
You're right. That's what I'm saying. How do we know that they're not?
Yeah, I don't know.
Right. You had...
So you do tours in the Atlanta area. What location, if there's any, on your tours specifically that give like the creepiest energy and why?
Okay, hands down, the Fox Theater. You already knew I was gonna say that, didn't you? Yeah.
Well, from on the one that we were on, that was the only place. Everywhere else, I was like, it's fine. But like that's the place that I felt.
Yeah, I feel like the Fox Theater gives the creepiest vibe, and the St. Mark's United Church.
Yep, that one was the second one. If I had to pick.
Yeah.
It was like 1 and 2.
Right. Those are the
That's
two.
Interesting.
And even though I feel like the scariest story was the one at the Piedmont Avenue Healthcare.
Yes.
There were some things, but I don't get the creepy vibe though.
Me neither.
I don't either.
Why specifically? Let's talk about the Fox since that was like number 1.
The
Why the Fox?
Well, for one, of course, every time I do it, the EMF detector goes off immediately. Like whenever people come and they have the EMF detectors, it just starts blinking like boom, 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 boom.
That's true.
You know, and I guess the fact that it was, a nun's convent and the convent collapsed and all the nuns died. And, when you get things that are like mixed with like those type of forces, Catholicism and you got the angels and the demon type thing, it always clash. So that is a strong energy there.
Yeah, it is.
And so that's a reason why I believe.
Yeah. I didn't know any of that history, by the way. And I don't think it's easily findable.
No, it's not.
I don't think they really want people to know.
It's not easily searchable. No, it's not.
Yeah, but it's very interesting. If you guys didn't know that the Fox used to be a convent.
Yeah, a nun's convent, like way before it became the Fox.
And they all died.
Yes.
So.
Yep.
There's that.
There's that.
Okay, so what is the creepiest or most unexplained thing that's happened on one of your tours?
Okay, that's what I'm saying. I don't know if no, you didn't know this. There was one time where I was telling the story of the Piedmont Avenue Healthcare and about the guy with the glasses that was a doctor. And I was telling the story about the guy who died that was a doctor with overrimmed glasses. And there was a gentleman that was like in his 80s that walked by with overrimmed glasses. And he started listening to the story. And I'm like, is that the guy? Is that the same guy?
Yeah.
Like everyone's looking like, is that the guy too? Because we're talking. And then after I was done telling the story, he's like, okay, I'm going to disappear right now. And he just like ducked under a bush. So he knew we were talking about him.
Yeah.
But okay, no, for real. But I mean, that was kind of weird. He just happened to pop up.
Yeah, that was weird.
There was one situation that did happen that is ghostly, like where a lady, and it's so weird because she just sent me a message on Facebook a month ago. And I met her like a couple of years back on my tour, one of the guests. And she sent me some pictures. She's like, I want to show you this by the Fox. And she sent me a picture. And then the picture she sent me was a white, you could see like a white, like a shadow of a lady.
Oh, shit.
Like a white shadow figure of like a girl or something that was behind us.
Oh, shit.
She's like, look at these pictures.
Dang.
Yeah.
Do you have those pictures now?
I think I do have those pictures.
If you find them,
I gotta show you
them. You'll send them to me, and I can put them in.
Yeah, and I'm gonna send those to you, and I'm also gonna send the ones that the other people took of the pictures with those lights. These are like ghost flickering lights up at the church.
Was it like orbs?
I'll show you afterwards, okay? Because I don't want to mess with the thing. But yeah, another weird situation.
Okay.
So those were weird. No, those were kind of weird.
More like things captured after that was weird that you couldn't see in person.
Right. And I always tell people now on the tour, I want you all to take a picture of the top of the church and see if you see what we got in the last picture. And ever since then, we take pictures of this church and you can't see it anymore.
Dang. Okay, so like it's not something that's always there.
No.
Because that's a good way to debunk if you have like someone and something's always happening, maybe it's something
No,
like weird that's,
And every time I have them take a picture, like it never happens again.
I want to capture something on camera so bad, like so bad. I did catch on video the experience that I had in St. Augustine. That's insane. Obviously, I do catch stuff here with these guys. I do catch like things here when we're recording. It's been really quiet for years. It's wild, which is interesting. But I want to really badly catch something on camera because I'm a fucking photographer.
You are a photographer.
And I'm like, come on now. But like, I think it's like elusive because I am or something.
Did you have your, I don't remember you taking.
I did. I had like, I had like a really cheap little Canon power shot like from the 2000s.
Oh, that's why. Maybe.
And I didn't, but I feel like older cameras would show better. Like, I feel like it's like more, I don't know, like less, likely to be whatevered.
Probably,
but
yeah.
I didn't catch anything, and I really wanted to, and it's still something on my to-do list. But the more haunted places I go to, the more I have that chance. So we're holding our fingers.
We are holding our
together
fingers
for that.
Okay.
Oh, do skeptics that come on your tours ever leave believers, or they just stay skeptic?
They stay skeptic because they already come in like that.
Oh, right. So you think like when people are closed off, I have that theory too, that like if people are closed off, you're not really going to experience much because you're closed off.
Yeah, they're just like, sure, okay. Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah, they do that. I literally, let me try to think. No, I mean, not really. No, they're still like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Even with the EMF detectors, like, they're like, oh, yeah. Oh, well, maybe it was just the radio wave. It could have been because your phone was nearby. I mean, it could have been.
Yeah, but our phone's been near this, by the way, for the whole time and nothing's going off, so.
Yeah. I'm trying to, because all the people that are open to it and they see something weird, they continue.
Yeah.
To stay open to. I very seldom have I found a skeptic change up.
I want to find that person and interview them. I know that they're out there.
And maybe they
all that have had experiences.
So this is a situation. Some of the skeptics, they'll come like, oh my God. And they're like, oh wow, I didn't see that coming. But I still think they're being sarcastic. I don't trust it.
Yeah.
They might have been, I don't know.
I want that really bad. I want to talk to somebody. If you know somebody, put them in the comments or message them to me.
Right. And even if you're a skeptic.
Yeah, if you're a skeptic, if you have been a skeptic before and you're not anymore because something happened, like I want to talk to those people because I know they exist. I just have to find you. So are there any places that would be like so intense? You were asking me about the graveyard and stuff like that. Are there any places that you wouldn't go because you feel like they're too haunted or too intense? That would be like too scary.
I'm open to all things though. I literally, I'm like literally down right now to go to Oakland Cemetery and get a bunch of stuff, and do what we need to do to get the people to raise the spirits up. I actually have spoken to a few people that have come on my tour that are like ghost hunters, and they said they don't do it anymore because they were bringing back too many things. I want to get. I kind of want to get to that point.
I was wondering about if you ever had that, like if you had anyone tell you that like they brought something back.
A lot of them have said that they've brought a lot of stuff back and they're just tired because it's just a lot. Because you start carrying the weight. Similar to my situation with like therapy. You kind of carry the ghost weight too.
Yeah.
And so I can see that.
I always usually carry something that's protective with me, and also like at the end, especially if we're doing something that is like a little bit more investigation wise, I will say like you're not allowed to like come back with me. You set like really strong boundaries.
Right. Like I think they actually say that. They say goodbye.
Yeah.
You tell them, okay, goodbye.
Yeah.
So when you say goodbye, they will leave. They won't be with you. You can't say see you later. You gotta say goodbye.
Yeah.
And that means that spirit is supposed to stay there where they're at.
Kind of like a Ouija board.
Right.
You don't close it out, you're in trouble.
Okay. Now, are you open to doing that?
Let's
hear about it.
Let's hear about it. So
yeah.
I've always had mixed feelings. So I love the aesthetic of a Ouija board. I love the concept of a Ouija board. And I think for a long time, because of the era that we grew up in, like it was always like, oh my God, do not do that. It's like satanic, satanic panic kind of feel. And I've always been like, I'm very, very, I do know that there's good and bad things, like anything else in the world. Like there's good and bad people. There's probably good and bad spirits. There's good and bad other entities, whatever. But I think that it all is important. It all works together for a reason, right? So like stuff like that doesn't really scare me per se. I haven't done it because I think mentally that's still in my head, right? From like old childhood trauma of like being like beaten into like about like the Christianity thing and things like that like you were not supposed to mess with that. But I've always wanted to, and the more that I've researched it, because I do other things.
What other things do you do?
Well, I'm really into Wicca.
Well, then
like
that's
it says like pagan, and like I do call on certain things, and I do like little rituals and things like that, and I do, which is all kind of like communication with things. And I also have oh my God, why is my brain farting right now? Shit. Oh my God.
You have something. You said
It's the little thing that hangs. Why am I
chimer.
spacing
What
out?
is it called?
Oh my God. One of those that's also a form of communication. So like somebody else, there was another witchy person, they were like asking about that. Like, would you? And I was like, I don't know, because like, I don't know.
You're already doing what you're doing. You might as well.
They were like, it's just another
same
way
family.
to communicate. That's all that it is. They were like, the only reason or like why people get into trouble is because they don't close out. Because most people will be scared or whatever, and they don't close out. And if you don't close out with anything else too, like it's just like more setting boundaries, protecting. Like for example, like with GhostTube, which by the way, this is the quietest GhostTube has ever been, which is wild.
I wonder why it's quiet.
I don't know, but like this hasn't gone off either.
Okay.
Which is insane. It's usually like much more.
Well,
than
maybe
this.
we are just they're quiet because they're listening.
Yeah, I mean, maybe they think your stories were like thrilling.
They might.
I mean,
be
it's kind of nice because, so for example, sometimes I think with skeptics, for example, like they can get like, for example, any of this stuff, they're like, it goes off all the time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's all bullshit. It just goes off all the time. But like this is a perfect example of like, no, it doesn't actually. Like
it doesn't
sometimes
go
it's
off all the time.
very, very quiet. There's been hardly anything, a little bit in the beginning, but like
remember in the beginning it was open. It was
yeah, this was going crazy like that in the beginning. Before we were even filming, this too spiked a little bit, but ever since we've been chatting, like nothing, which is wild. That too has spit out maybe 3 words, which I think is a testament to its validity, honestly. So I love to actually see that it's quiet. A pendulum, that's what it's called.
A pendulum. Yeah, a pendulum.
A way to talk, a way to communicate.
Pendulum.
So they were like, if you're already doing that, it's just a way to communicate. So it's just like, oh, that's what I was gonna say. Sorry, I'm really ADD today.
Okay.
GhostTube. I don't do it downstairs in my living space. I have really strong boundaries with the ghost here.
Okay.
So like up here,
yeah, you'll keep
I
them here.
communicate
Don't
and I'll
keep
talk,
them.
and they come through and they can chat. Downstairs, I don't allow that because I don't want them to have free reign.
That's true.
So there's that.
Absolutely.
So boundaries are important. Close out. Even when you leave a ghost tour or an investigation, I think it is important to close out. One of my dream jobs it would be to be a ghost investigator.
That would be cool.
So, but I have thought about that, about stories of people like
you're already in the film. You can easily be a ghost investigator and create your own thing.
I know, it's my dream. I mean, sometimes the podcast, I've thought like, maybe I'll expand that way. I have friends like you that are interested in it. I have another friend that was on the pod. Her episode was very, very good. She's been ghost investigating before.
She has. She does her own ghost investigating?
And, well, she's gone with groups.
Oh, with the groups
she used to live in Pennsylvania, I think, or somewhere up there north, and they had like a regular thing where they would go, and they've like done the penitentiary and things like that. So
well, you know what we should do? We've got some things going on right here now, like the cemetery. I think what I need to do, what we can do, is look up a few of the places that are particularly haunted in Georgia,
active.
And we go there and we make a video about it and be like,
let's do it.
I'm down to do it. I'll do my research and we can do it.
Well, Jess too would probably be very interested. We're trying to get when that happens, I'll tell you. Okay. Because she knows more about trying to get that together. So she's trying to figure out that we know there has to be a thing. Even like your friends that went on the ghost tour, I wonder if they would know someone that's still doing it that we could like tag along with. Okay. Well, I do know the Ghost Brothers. The Ghost Brothers. Yeah. I don't know them. They're here in Atlanta. I wonder if they would have us along. Maybe they will. I'll look it up and see if we can get them involved. Okay. That would be so fun. Because they're on Discovery Channel. Shut up. Yeah. I know. It's my dream. Exactly. It's my dream. Exactly. You said, okay, I wrote this question, but you already said no. So have you ever felt physically touched? No. No. Have you felt affected on one of your tours? Like maybe like energetically even, because you're sensitive in general. Do you ever go home feeling like tired or like kind of like you know? After I leave, I go home feeling tired because it's been a long day or something. But not running marathons. Yeah, because I'm running marathons. I'm just like,
Like literally, I ran Publix marathon, and then I had a ghost tour like afterwards. I'm like,
yeah.
oh.
Or today she did hot yoga for
Well,
2 hours and then came here.
And I
to
did
do
4
this.
miles before hot yoga, so there's that too.
She's like, I'm just tired because I'm doing a lot.
Yeah. So, but as far as energy because of the ghosts, no.
No.
But I get excitement from the guests, you know,
Okay.
and I met a lot of cool people.
So it's more the opposite where you get like kind of a charge from it.
Yeah.
I would say. That's really good. That's
Yeah.
really good.
Mm-hmm.
Have you noticed spirits interacting differently with like men versus women versus children? Do you think that's a thing?
Well, you already know what we're going to say about this one.
I don't know.
The children always are the
I know.
ones that
Children
are affected
so
the most.
They're so creepy.
It's always the children that they actually get to the most.
because they're so open still.
Yes.
They haven't been tainted by our like world of like
right.
of denial.
Oh, and it's definitely the women more so than the men.
yeah,
We already
that
knew
makes
that.
sense. That
We
makes
knew-
sense. More intuitive.
Right, like I mean, look at the people that are looking. All the people, beside, with the exception of the ghost tour investigators, they're all women that book a tour. The men come only because their girlfriends or wives want them to come.
Interesting. Yeah, okay. So I've talked to some people about this as well.
Yeah, let's talk about it. Yeah,
it's kind of annoying to me within this space. It's something that I want to change, and I know that people have tried, and it's sometimes I don't know why it's so hard. But like I do know that women are more sensitive to things, and we tend to have more experiences naturally without like constantly seeking it out because we're more intuitive, we're more sensitive, we're more emotionally driven, all the things that you need to be open. And I get frustrated that like men seem to be dominating the space, especially in media. It really frustrates me. I'm like, I just want it to be a little bit more balanced.
Yeah.
Because I feel like women are like a good portion of who's actually experiencing it. So I'm like, why is men the only ones that get the voice or the stage for it? That's annoying.
Well, then again, I don't really see many women trying to be ghost investigators either.
That's true.
We're just trying to watch it. We're just trying to watch it.
For the record, Discovery Channel, I'm trying to be a ghost investigator. She's trying to be a
But
ghost
you know
investigator.
what? We should be the first female ghost investigators.
I know.
Along with your friend.
Like, let's fucking
Let's
go.
do
Like,
it.
full female crew. Got me,
Triple
you, and
F.
Jess.
Triple F. Full female crew.
No, for real.
I'm serious. Maybe we're onto something.
Maybe I am onto something because I'm annoyed. And maybe you're right. It's not them, it's us.
It's
that
us.
people are not going after it.
We're not like us. They're not trying. Yeah, we just gotta
They
go
just
after
want to watch it. You're right.
They
They
just
just
wanna
want to
watch
be
it.
scared.
They just want to be scared. And I did ask somebody though. I asked the woman, I'm like, why do you think we're the only ones doing this? You know?
Yeah.
And they said, one woman was like, well, because we want to be prepared for when it happens to us and make sure we know what to do. That's why we need to watch and see what happens.
Oh shit. I've never thought about it like
I never
that.
thought about
I
that
just
either.
am very interested, and I've always I want to talk to the ghost
Yeah,
legitimately.
right. We want to talk to them. We want to get involved.
Yeah.
The other ones just want to observe and be prepared for what happens.
Right.
When it doesn't.
We're like, we're just trying to see if we need to run, girl.
Yeah,
We're trying to need to
exactly.
run. Okay. What do most people, in your opinion, what do most people misunderstand about ghost tours or about the paranormal in general?
Well, first of all, you know, they're not always going to be malevolent. So that's one thing. That immediately when you see or think, oh, there's a ghost, they're out to get me, they're going to haunt me, they're the bad one, they're going to... Sometimes a lot of them are just there because they either, you know, have some unfinished business, you know, because it's actually to, you know, get over what's happened and they just need help getting over to the next set of their life so they can cross over.
Yeah.
Just like Ghost Whisperer. It's the same type of deal.
I love
Oh
Ghost
my
Whisperer.
God, remember that?
Yes.
Ghost
Alex and I
Whisperer.
talked about it. My friend that you met on the Ghost Tour.
Yeah.
They loved Ghost Whisperer.
Yeah, yes, we did. Yeah, okay. Yeah, for all of you that know Ghost Whisperer, back 2008, 2009.
I loved it. I still watch it. I think it's on...
What's it on? Freeform or
I
something?
wanna
Something
say-
weird.
No, I think it was Hulu.
It's on Hulu, right?
I
Okay.
need to double check that fact. I'll put it here if I can find it.
Ghost
But
Whisperer.
I was watching that not that long ago.
Oh my God.
Freaking
With
love
that
that
antique,
show.
that antique shop, and they're like always
Yeah.
coming.
I mean, that makes sense. It makes sense to me.
That makes sense.
I agree with you. I think that's one of the biggest misconceptions as well, that like everything is scary or
Yeah.
everything is bad.
Right.
I always tell people, like, think about like how hard it is for us to communicate, right, with the other side.
Mm-hmm.
I imagine it must be very similar.
Mm-hmm.
And so sometimes when things are happening, I think it's just that they're really trying to communicate, and it might come across more a lot more like aggressive than it really is.
Yeah, even though they don't mean to be aggressive.
Yeah. And like you said, sometimes like also it's going to be jarring regardless. Like even if they're just standing there, it's like they're just standing there, bro. But,
Yeah, like don't be
ah!
scared. Like don't be like ah. Right. It's like that. Right.
You know?
They just look like that. They can't help that they look like how they look.
Yeah, and like one day we will all be there. So I can't wait to scare people, honestly.
Right. Yeah. Exactly.
I mean,
well, real quick, this is so off topic, but if you were a ghost,
Yeah.
just quick question. This is one of my icebreakers I give my patients. If you were a ghost, who would you haunt and why?
Ooh, that's a really good question. I would haunt all my friends.
You would? Oh man, all your friends.
But in a really nice way. I feel like I try to like let them know that I'm just there.
Mm-hmm.
And
That's
also
good.
maybe I would do funny things. Because I swear to God, sometimes the ghosts in my house will like hide things in my house. Like they'll put things where I didn't put them. And I'll be like, where the fuck is my hairbrush? And it's like somewhere I would never have put it. And so like sometimes I think that like I would do stuff like that. But all in good fun. And I would also listen, like the ghosts in my house too are the same where they're like, if I tell them like, okay, you gotta cut it out, they will.
Yeah.
So I think I would do that. Who would you haunt?
That's interesting. I don't know who I'd haunt. Well, I would definitely come and visit like my family, like my brother, my mom, my dad. I would haunt them in good ways. In good ways. And I would definitely haunt my ex-girlfriend and her and her wife. I would haunt them because they would be haunted. Yes, that would be me. I would be
in
haunted.
a scary way.
In a scary way.
I would haunt the skeptics.
There we go.
All the time.
The non-believers.
Make them all believers. I would do the scariest shit to them so they could
I would haunt the non-believers. We got to do that. That's important
do that.
because, they need to believe.
I'm going to put that on my to-do list.
Okay. Yeah. For you skeptics out there, just know you're getting haunted.
Just wait until we die and it's over for you guys.
Right.
When was your first paranormal experience?
When I was 11 years old when I played the Ouija board. Yes.
Tell me about it.
So we were doing some stuff. We were doing the thing with my grandfather had passed away when I was maybe 1 or 2 years old. I had never knew him. Mm-hmm. And it was me and my two friends, we were doing the Ouija board. And it said that he was there. And nobody moved it. Unless someone moved it to this day, I don't believe anyone moved it.
Yeah.
They said, I am here. I'm not leaving. I'm not going anywhere. I love you. And that's what it said. It spelled that out. And I got scared because it was in the dark. I was scared, right? Sure. And then even my mom was like, well, if that's your granddad, that's a good thing. You shouldn't be scared of him. He's a great person.
Yeah.
Well, my aunts, they were like, well, just in case it's an evil spirit, they came in they came in the house and they sprinkled holy water everywhere.
That's probably smart.
Yeah. But yeah, that was a first situation.
Dang, that's a big experience.
If that counts. And then, because
it does count.
That counts, okay.
I mean, that would have, I don't know, that would have made me a believer.
Yeah.
Probably.
So yeah, I've been a believer since then.
Have you had any other crazy experiences?
Not that I can think of now.
That was the number
That
one.
Was the main thing.
I think I feel like some of the things happen, especially with family, it happens when you really need it. Mm-hmm, not necessarily when you're looking for it,
Yeah.
I've had similar experiences with my sister when she passed and my good friend David.
So you've had some stuff.
Yeah.
Have you seen them?
I've had so much. I did see David actually in my mirror. I have a full-length mirror in my place. And I saw him out of my peripheral in my mirror. Mm-hmm. And that was right after he passed. And then he also, I think he this sounds really strange because people were like, what? Mm-hmm. But I think I was laying on my bed and I'm fairly certain that he blew on my neck. After I think I said something, I can't remember, but it was a quick that. Just messing around. A fun, not a spooky way, but in a joking way.
A joking way,
friendly joke.
Right.
And then my sister definitely has visited a couple times. So I haven't seen her though, but I've definitely heard her things have happened, where she'll move things. And then she left me all of her tarot cards as well.
Oh, really? So you read cards?
I do, but not as well as her. I'm learning. But
nice.
She had 70, I think it was 76 decks. The most
really?
amount. She was super gifted, very gifted medium.
When did she pass?
Psychic. A couple years ago now.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Okay.
But she still comes every now and then, especially when I really need some guidance or some, you know, she'll make herself apparent, usually through her cards or just like other messages. But in the beginning, it took like a while. I have this theory that from my own experiences of people that have passed that were really close to me, I feel like it takes a while for them to like get the hang of it, because I always am the person that like, I want people to reach out. Like I need to know that you're still there in some capacity. And I remember getting both of them. I got like kind of frustrated that it wasn't happening, especially my sister, because we were both so into like the witchy things. And I was like, if anyone were to reach out, it would be her, you know, like she would definitely do that. And so it wasn't happening. And like both times I would say it was like about a week. And then they started making this. So I feel like that's my theory, that it takes them like a while to like get
acclimated to where they are.
Yeah. Or to like figure out, you know, how to work everything, or maybe they're still in transition of something. I don't know. But that's just a theory that I have just from my own experience of them showing up about a week later.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you've actually seen it and experienced it.
Yeah.
Wow.
I've seen a lot. This house, though, helps a lot. This house is pretty active.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I can feel the activity when I come in.
It's crazy because, like, it feels, even up here, like, where it's been, like, so quiet, it feels also quiet up here today.
Do you know the history of the house and what happened in here?
No. Alex is supposed to be helping me dig into it. I do know that the house was built in 1880, so it's super fucking old. And it has like the original furnace in the basement. It's very, very spooky down there.
Built in 1880. Do you know so you don't know what happened?
No, I don't know anything, but I want to know the history. I think you can find it.
We can find it. Let's look into that.
I'm very interested.
Let's look into that.
And then Alex and I, we were gonna come up here at night because we think that something happens.
Would you
night.
sleep here at night?
I don't know because so Alex has tried to. She's like she wants to come up here and do an investigation overnight. Because things do, like, okay, I'm up here to work. This is my studio. I also do my podcast up here. But I don't usually stay when the sun starts going down. And it's just legit an energy thing. Like, it feels different.
I've feel the energy.
It's an energy shift. Like, I've actually had to come up here to, like, because I forgot something, or, like, to restock the fridge with my beverages and stuff. And it feels very different. Up here in the daytime, light, lovely, so nice.
But when it gets dark.
I think something else is here, because it feels, when I tell you very different, like where you want to like run in and do what you got to do and get the hell out. Like it feels like someone is here and like they do not want you here. It's like very spooky.
Let's look. Definitely got to investigate this house now.
I know. I want to know so bad. I want to know the history.
All right.
I also have seen it. This is also where I saw my other full body apparition. I saw.
Really?
Was that like a fuzz that came out of my mouth?
The full body. It really was.
That was like the in Hocus Pocus where you like toss out
yes,
moths.
right.
Oh my god, that was me just now. I think it like fell off my sleeve, but it felt like it came out of my mouth. No, it was like on Halloween a couple of years ago, like maybe 2 years ago. I came out of my front door. I was like leaving for the day, and I turned around. You know how like you come out, you like turn around and lock up the house or whatever. I saw a man, full-bodied man, standing by the tree, and he was very, very vivid. He was wearing blue jeans and a yellow and blue striped sweater.
Yeah. Okay.
And it was so clear, like he was there, you know. And I didn't think anything of it because there's neighbors, and I thought it was Ed, which is my only male neighbor up here.
Okay.
And so I didn't think, you know, because the trash is out there, so like some people take out the trash. And I just thought it was that. And then so I turned around and like closed up my door. And then when I turned back around, he wasn't there. Nobody was there. And then I looked around and there was nobody. It wasn't like they were like behind the tree or like it was just poof. Like it was just like a matter of seconds.
Gone.
It was gone. And that's the only, other than David out of my peripheral, that's the only full-bodied apparition I've seen, I believe. Well, except for one other doppelganger, which was really scary. But I didn't see them. I just was there when I experienced it. Yeah, that was very creepy. I don't like doppelgangers. They freak me out. That's dark.
Have you seen Us? That movie?
I don't know if I've seen that one. Is it Jordan Peele?
Yes.
I don't know if
with
I've
the
seen
doppelgangers.
Oh no.
You've got to watch it now.
chills.
No, now you've got to watch it now.
Okay.
This is important. Everyone has seen Us, and you need to be part of that.
Doppelgangers freak me the fuck out.
I need you to watch this.
Because I used to have dreams about doppelgangers sometimes, and they were like my worst nightmares.
Really?
And then,
have you seen a doppelganger of you?
So no, thank God. But I have seen. Didn't see, but like I experienced. I think I might have talked about it here. I can't remember. But I did. There was an ex of mine back when I dated men. R.I.P. This is like when I was like in my early 20s. But
Keep going.
we had friends over. They lived in the middle of fucking nowhere. It was a very, very spooky Children of the Corn kind of location.
Oh my God, really? Like that?
Yes.
Oh wow.
Very crazy. You
Okay.
don't want to be out there at night. It was very like Jeepers Creepers. But I was spending the night and we had gone to bed. We had friends over and they were all in the kitchen hanging out. And the bedroom was down a long hallway. And we went to bed because we were tired. They were also hanging out in the kitchen. And we kept hearing them call his name. He got annoyed because he was like, dude, we're literally trying to sleep. Like he was annoyed. He was like, what the fuck? So he went out and they were like, we got really freaked out because he said they thought they were all sitting at the table and it was kind of like this where you can see like the doorway. They said that they saw him poke his head out from around the corner and then go away.
Really?
And so that's why they were calling him because they thought that he
But
needed
it wasn't
something.
him.
It wasn't him because he was in bed the whole time. I was right next to him. Wow. So they saw somebody that looked like him peek around the corner, which is terrifying. And I never again slept there. I was like, I can't be here. Like it was very creepy. I don't do doppelgangers. But that was but I didn't technically see that, but I was there for it. But yeah, full body apparition out front of the house. And I think that this place in general is just very, if you go down to the basement, it's dirt. So like I have also that theory that it's kind of like a portal, like spirits it's easily happening here.
Probably, yeah.
I can't believe you did the Ouija board.
Yeah, I know.
That's badass.
Yeah. Well, you're the one, you're doing more than I am because I don't have tarot cards. Now that's something I want to learn.
Yeah, but I'm not very good at tarot.
Yeah, but you're...
I'm better at Oracle. My sister actually gave me that advice because she was very gifted and I was trying to learn tarot, but it's a lot to memorize. But Oracle is more intuitive. Okay. So she was like, start with Oracle.
So you know Oracle?
No.
That's badass too.
I have had crazy, I think my sister, whoever, angelic, whatever, helped me recently. Gave me some very good, helpful, needed advice when I really needed it by using her cards. So yes, it helps me when I really need it. Okay. I'm still learning how to like tap into it when I don't necessarily need it.
Oh, gotcha.
You know?
All right.
I think that's two very different things.
Yeah, two. Yeah, true.
Do you think that ghosts are tied to certain objects, people, places, or it depends?
It all depends. Well, we definitely know, and that was what the whole thing was with the one stop that I had at the Goodwill, the flea market, because, spiritual entities tend to attach themselves to inanimate objects. So yes, it's very well that ghosts are attached to objects. And that's probably why a lot of these objects in the room right now, you feel the presence because they've been touched by someone who's no longer here.
True.
So yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, so it depends, but mostly things.
Mostly things, yeah.
Have you had a tour where more than one person experienced the same thing?
Yeah. Well, when we with the pictures, because it was more than one person that took that picture.
Oh, shit. Okay.
At that one time, that was the first and last, has not happened since.
Yeah.
Where they both took the picture and they both saw the same situation.
The lights.
And then they both said they saw, and they saw somebody in the church too. I don't know who it was they saw, but they saw somebody in the church doing something. Yeah. And I mean, they both saw, I didn't see it, but they said they saw it.
That's good though, because I like when, it's like if you're seeing something or feeling something, it could just be you. Yeah. But it's nice when other people are backing you up. They're like, no, I saw that shit.
Yeah,
too.
but my back was turned, so I didn't, I was talking to the people.
Yeah.
So they probably did see it.
That's good. That's good.
That's good.
What's your favorite ghost story from Atlanta area? Would it be Fox or what would it be?
I really feel like my favorite one from that area would be about the Piedmont Avenue Healthcare Center with the doctor. Okay. I think that would be the best one. The fact that he was a doctor and he passed away from suicide. And after he died, the police went to his house and they found severed body parts all over the floor, like arms and legs just chopped up into pieces. And they discovered it was bodies that they were studying with the medical school. So what he did was he just brought the bodies home and chopped them up into pieces. So they were already dead. And now, though, to this day, that was in the 1950s, they have they believe it's the same gentleman, the doctor. He always comes in, they say, and walks into the facility, says hello, grabs a cup of coffee, and leaves. And the reason they suspect it may be him is because of the oval rim glasses that he wears. That's the one that's the creepiest one.
I want the resident ghost like that. That would be so cool.
Yeah, the resident ghost
makes coffee and then it's like, hey, bye.
The resident ghost.
Bye.
Bye.
Have a great day.
Have a great day.
I love that story.
Yeah.
Okay, and then outside of Atlanta, it can be anywhere. It doesn't have to be here. If you could spend the night at any haunted location anywhere in the world, where would it be?
It would definitely be in Salem. I want to be at the area where they hung the witches.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Salem, Massachusetts,
Yeah.
hands down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to go there real quick.
Right, because you haven't been there either, right?
Mm-mm.
All right. Definitely, yeah.
So I have. Do you believe in past life stuff?
I do. You think you were reincarnated? You're
A
one of the
couple
witches?
times. But yeah, one of mine more recently, I did a past life regression last October, and
Mhm.
I found out then, which makes so much sense now, but that I was definitely at some of the witch trials.
Really? Oh, wow.
So I have like this very big pull to go to Salem, but I also have this very big. It's somewhere I really want to go, but it feels also like really innately sad to me because of that.
Because
and I think
you
it's
were
like
there. Did you really bawl in the beginning of Wicked when you saw?
Bald, like bald.
That's like one of my favorite movies. Wicked.
Uncontrollably.
Oh man, because
balding.
the piece of you that was in the trial,
Yeah.
felt that.
And it's wild to say. Like,
Yeah.
no judgment, guys. But
Okay.
like, I'm gonna have actually my next guest,
Mhm.
and she was who did my past life regression. Where
Really?
I found that out, and that
So she
story
does
is
that?
crazy.
Oh wow! How does she do it?
Well, she's a medium and she's a psychic. She's pretty gifted.
Really?
She does tarot. She doesn't live here. We're gonna do it over Zoom, but she was part of a breath work.
I would
that I
love to
did.
see that episode. Yeah.
It's coming after yours.
Oh, awesome!
She's another one that we've been trying to get it on for a long time, but just hadn't. But it was a huge life-changing experience for me with past lives. But
Yeah,
so
that's
I
why.
also really
That's
wanna
why.
go to
Because you
Salem
said if I wanted to go
because
anywhere.
I
Mhm.
want to, but I also don't
Don't want to because it's gonna be like digging old trauma back
Yeah,
from your past
yeah.
life.
which is wild.
Well, let's just see what happens when you go.
Let's see what
Let's
happens.
see what happens.
Is there anything else? I think that was all that I
That was
had.
it. Awesome.
That's pretty good. That's about an hour.
Yeah, we
which
did
is
great.
Good. Do you have anything else you want to talk about? Say.
Well, I definitely will be looking forward to. Hopefully, we can do that ghost investigation.
Yeah, I
I'm
want
definitely
to
down
really
for
bad.
that, and definitely want to thank you for having me on the show.
Of course. Thank you for coming. With
Absolutely.
all your crazy running schedule
Yeah,
and like training and therapy and all the things fitting it in.
right. I'm excited that we did this.
Good. I would say goodbye to the ghosts, but I don't think they're here right now. They've been here like they were here for like the first 5 minutes.
Yeah,
and
they
were
left.
just like, okay, we're gonna calm down.
They left. So yeah. All right.
I always tell people where they can find you.
Okay.
If you want people to find you on social media,
Yes.
I can put it here. So you
Boom.
don't- Boom.
There it is.
Also, book her for Ghost Tours in Atlanta if you want. I'll put that information here.
Hey.
Super fun. Super fun. Try to go maybe in fall, or maybe actually now at night. It's probably a good time.
Now
It's
is a
not
good
so
time.
cold.
Yes.
It's kind of like beginning of fall time.
Right. Monday through Thursday, I usually do 7 p.m. And so just so you know, sometimes 8.
Oh yeah. So 7 to 8, Monday through Thursday.
Yes.
Somewhere in there.
Yep.
All right.
Cool.
Bye.
Right.
Now that we're not doing anything, I just want everyone to know. Just so we're clear, now that we're stopped, they're very shy today because this was starting to go off when we're stopping now. And
Oh,
this too is starting to blink.
They were shy.
Look, they're like, oh, look at it.
Yeah. That's so weird.
Dude, what the?
Why when we were on, they went away?
Literally, they were just like so, I don't
Let
know,
me
maybe
see
they were
something.
just so chill. That's wild. Anybody there that wants to talk? You guys have been so quiet.
Nobody wants to talk.
The most fucking quiet you guys have ever been in this fucking house, which is insane.
Right.
Like, no, nothing.
Maybe they were just listening to what we were saying.
I mean, I love it because, like I said, it kind of keeps it like interesting where it's not always the same, but like it was very quiet.
Because usually they're on there.
Yeah, usually if you watch some of my old ones, like it depends on who it is, like sometimes it's been very active, like they won't shut the fuck up.
Really? That's interesting.
Yeah, crazy.
Oh, see, now they talked a little bit in the beginning, remember?
Yeah, they did talk in the beginning, and then they were just like, okay, we're done now. Done for the day.
Yeah.
Also, I will say that I haven't been up here doing this much lately, so it also could be that they're just like.
You haven't been up here like that?
I've been like, I've been like up here shooting for work and photography and things, but I haven't been doing any sort of ghost or any kind of ghost podcast. So I haven't been talking to them.
Oh, you haven't been talking to them.
Talk to us anymore, so.
Right, that's what it is. But you should watch Us. I can't believe you haven't
I'm
watched.
actually like, so Jordan Peele is very scary.
So you're scared of him, really?
I'm not scared, but he does make very scary movies. Like, what was that? Wait, is that the one that which one did I see?
Which one do you tell me? Describe it.
Hang on.
Describe it. Oh, we're still recording?
Yes.
I thought we were off the podcast.
We were, but then things were happening and I wanted to capture it. I was annoyed. I was like, why are you guys doing it
We're back
now?
on the podcast. Okay.
Hang on, I'll show you. Maybe that's the one. Hang on, movies. Which one did I? Get Out is the one that I saw.
Oh yeah, that was scary.
That was very scary.
Okay. Now you gotta watch Us.
Okay, see, even that is terrifying. That wait, go away. That's terrifying.
I know. It looks scary, doesn't it? I know, but
I really don't do.
So would you watch? Okay, that's a challenge. In the cemetery, Oakland, by yourself, watching Get Out.
Yeah.
Nobody's there with you.
Well, yeah, because I've already seen it now.
All right, now you gotta watch Us.
No. I don't know about watching a doppelganger movie.
You gotta watch Us by yourself.
No, I don't want to watch
up here,
myself.
up here in the dark.
No.
You gotta come up here in the dark at 2 a.m. and watch Us.
No.
You wouldn't?
No.
Okay,
Not by myself.
You gotta be
here
like
at night by myself. I won't even like come get drinks.
Really? Oh, you just to do it. All right, the podcast is on while you're doing it.
Maybe for the gram. Maybe for you guys. Maybe
Yeah, do it for
my
the gram.
But I
You're watching Us and you're like in the dark by yourself. It's just you and the podcast.
I don't know if I could do it by myself in the dark. I want to be real with you. I like to watch horror movies during the day.
Wait, that defeats the purpose. So then you are scared.
I am scared of very scary horror movies.
I'm scared too.
What's your worst horror movie or your scariest?
I feel like the worst one I saw, honestly, was I don't know. It's a good question. I used to say The Skeleton Key was scary.
Skeleton Key was scary. My like top 3 would be Hereditary.
Oh yeah, that was scary.
Hereditary scared
What else?
That fucked me up. Talk to her. Talk to me.
That was not scary.
Talk to me was scary. Are you joking? That shit was so scary.
Listen, she got what she deserved. She was all up in it, and then she became part of the situation at the end.
That's true, but it was very scary.
You know what's scary now that I would watch?
What?
Weapons was scary.
Oh, I haven't seen that, but the trailer. I went to a movie with my bestie. He went to the restroom. The trailer alone for Weapons played.
It was scary.
It scared the shit
Weapons
out of me. He came back
scary.
and I said, hey, how was it? I was like, how dare you leave me in the theater with that fucking trailer?
Weapons was scary.
Yeah, I want to see that.
Yeah.
The trailer alone terrified me.
Yeah. I honestly don't think anything's scary to me right now. What do you? Hereditary was scary. I'll give you that.
Hereditary is scary. It's
Yeah.
very
Actually,
creepy.
I need to go watch it again because that was a good one.
I mean, and these aren't that scary, but I love all the Conjuring movies.
A new one's coming out. You know that,
Conjuring
right?
Universe.
I
know. I can't wait.
The new. It says it's the last one, but I don't
I
believe
know.
it's going to be the last one.
It's been the last one.
What about the
10
Final
times.
Destinations?
I love Final Destination.
The new one just came out.
I don't think they're scary.
They're not scary.
But I love them.
They're not scary.
But I like anything in that area. I like all the screams.
They're not-
I
even
know
though they're
you did
not-
last summer. Then you
You saw the new? You see the new one?
It was very good.
It was good.
It was good.
I can't believe it. I'm not going to give any spill. I can't believe that happened.
I know.
I was
It
not
very
expecting
good.
that. Very good.
It exceeded my expectations.
Yeah.
I thought at first, in the first 5 minutes, I thought they were going to ruin it.
But I'm glad they brought the old characters back.
Me too. Otherwise, it would not have been the same.
Yeah.
What else?
What
was
else?
really
Yeah.
scary? Get Out was scary.
Get Out was scary. Us was scary, but yeah, Us was scary.
It Follows was scary.
That with Kevin Bacon wasn't that? Was that
No.
Kevin? Was it? No, it was something else. Oh, Following was Kevin Bacon. It Follows. I don't remember. That's old. That's older though, right?
Old.
It's older.
scary.
It's older. Okay.
I think that's all the ones that are that have made like a lasting mark on me.
Um.
The Exorcism of Emily Rose.
Oh,
That
yeah.
was very scary to me.
Yeah, that was pretty old. That was a real true
Exorcism
story
scared
though.
me. Yeah, I know that.
And
And
they
that
went to court?
story, if you've seen like the actual story and the photos from that, is like will live in your head for forever.
I don't really feel like anything I've watched has been scary like that lately.
No, the horror movies now are garbage. You know that the same people that did Talk to Me did a new one.
I
Have
saw
you seen
that. It's like what's it called? I just saw it. I saw it because she did. Yeah, I just saw it. Oh my
People
God.
were saying that was very scary.
That was scary. It was good. Oh my gosh. What's the name of that movie? Hold on. What's it called?
She something?
Hold on. It was the prequel to Talk to Me.
Oh, it was a prequel.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know that. I just thought it was a different story.
Bring her back.
I knew it was a she something.
Bring her back. It was good. It was super creepy.
Yeah.
It was like, wow, kind of disturbing.
I saw there was like live footage of like people in the theaters watching it, and that alone was.
I saw on Instagram when you saw
terrifying.
They played it on Instagram where you see them like,
yeah, and everyone was like, "Oh, it fucked me up."
Right,
and I was like, I don't want to see it.
Like, look, and that's why I wanted to see it because everyone on Instagram, they're like, "Oh, I'm like, I gotta see."
Challenge accepted.
Wait, now that's when you want to watch stuff. Is when it
depends. It depends on how. Like, I like scary movies. I do.
Oh
But there are certain things that like I'm like, I don't know.
You don't want to be.
It took me a very long time to watch It Follows. Because everyone that I talked to that had seen it, they said that it stuck with them and they couldn't get it out of their head. And I don't like things like that.
Okay.
I was like,
you know what got in my head, and this is not even scary, but, and you guys probably at home have watched this. It's on Amazon. We Were Liars. It's a series on Amazon. It's based on the book. It's called We Were Liars.
Okay.
And that stuck to me. Yeah, because
is it like murder? What is it?
So it's about a girl. It's like a love romance, but then it becomes suspense all of a sudden at the end. Like you don't see it coming. Like it's like about these rich people living in New England, and they're like 8 years. They go from 8 years old to like 16, and it's like 4 of them. And something happened to her and she doesn't remember. Like she gets amnesia. She gets she almost drowns or something. And the whole time she's talking to her friends that are like her best friends to ask what happened. They won't tell her what happens. And you don't find out what really happens until the end. And it's called We Were Liars.
I'm going to put it here.
Right. I'm just like, oh my gosh.
Okay.
That stuck with me. Anyway.
Bye now.
Bye.
For real.
For real? Okay.
Yay.
You're hilarious.
Okay.
Bye now.
That was fun.
It was fun. I like that impromptu.